What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have a trailer reaction. So we're going to check out this trailer together. This one is called Good Boy. It's a 2025 short horror film that actually, just released their trailer. So I'm very intrigued to find out what this is about. The thumbnail that I've seen, it has a dog on it. So obviously for Good Boy, right? So I'm very intrigued to see. I'm very curious to see what it's going to be about. I immediately just think of the movie Cujo. So when I think about a dog horror film, Cujo comes to mind. So I'm thinking this is going to be very similar to where the dog, starts out good and then just completely goes, in a rampage and starts killing everybody. So I don't know. I'm thinking something like that. And by the way, Cujo was such an enjoyable film. I love the way they handled that film and the way that the scenes were filmed with the dog. Super convincing, super realistic. I don't think there was a film that replaced that one with the dog at least. So this one here, it has a cast that I have never heard about. So just looking at the bottom of this video here, it has Shane Jensen, Ariel Friedman, and Larry Fessenden. Okay, so maybe you guys know who these actors or actresses are, but I've never heard of them, not even the director. So this one is directed by Ben Leonard, I believe. And I believe he's actually has directed a couple of films, but I'm not too familiar with them. So this would be probably his first film that I see. Now, before I jump in here, you guys, I just want to remind you, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and make sure you hit that bell notification so that you are notified every time I upload a video. So let's go ahead and jump into this together and see what it's about. Man's best friend. Oh, for the good times and the bad. It's an independent film. Really? Oh my God.
I guess I'm next. I should never have come here.
Oh my God. All right, you guys, there you have it. That was Good Boy. So it was a really short trailer, but it looked super good. Okay, I could just say right now that the budget was probably not the greatest because it is an independent film, but this one I am very interested to see what else is going to happen. What's going to happen with this poor dog? The first thing I felt was just like sorry and really worried for this poor dog going through all of this drama or horror that's happening around him. And just kudos to those who have pretty much like filmed every scene with this dog. And the dog's obviously acting scared. I mean, there's no way it can act scared, so it's being scared, really, and genuinely being scared of all these scenes that they're filming. I imagine, right? So, yeah, I don't even know how they got this, but it looks so good. And what looks like the plot is here is it looks like the dog is just living with his owner in this house, and it's during the nighttime when all these things kind of start to go wrong. So it kind of starts off with all these memories about like with the owner with his dog as a puppy, and then through the years they've just been bonding, creating memories with each other. And so as it's showing these scenes, it's also showing things that the dogs that a dog will do for humans, right? Like your companion, your friend, right? So like these positive things about dogs with their owners, that they're with you through the good times and of course the bad. Okay, so we all know what that last word was, but from there they go on to the horror aspect of this film. So this is when things just kind of start off, I guess, on just a random night. The dog just hears sound outside, and then it goes off to the kitchen and sees what's going on. And by the way, before they show this creepy guy just pass by him, right, and completely ignore the dog in the trailer, very disturbing, right? But I noticed the silence in the house. Obviously, this is nighttime, people are sleeping, but the silence is sometimes the most greatest thing you can have in a film. You know, like with no scary music or jump scares, just uncomfortable silence. It creates this really huge, unsettling feeling of anxiety, and it just makes you jump even more without a jump scare. Like something just can come out of the darkness silently, and it'll scare you. So like you guys saw right there, that kind of freaked me out a little bit with this dude just passing by there. And I don't know if this guy is his owner or if it's an intruder. So most likely it's an intruder going into the house, and the dog is just pretty much protecting the home with his owner in there. And then the owner, I'm not even sure if it's like the guy that was sitting on the chair. I don't think they showed the owner. If they did, maybe I missed it. But it just shows a kind of series of like gore, you know, clips with gore and meat and blood everywhere. And then the dog is chained up at some point, and it's just seeing all these scary things happening in front of his eyes or in front of his face. So the film is going to take pretty much the perspective of the dog, and we're going to see everything through his eyes, right? So or it's going to be filming the dog's reactions as well, right? So like away from the dog, but it's almost like we're going to be living through the perspective of the dog, and he's just going to be witnessing everything that's happening around him. So this is kind of like my guess of what this film's going to do. But yeah, that's all I can say. And then at the end, you can see that there's this guy that says, well, I guess it's my time now, or my turn. And it cuts to the clip where the dog is under the bed hiding, and he's just hearing footsteps, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. So there was a lot of really fast shots there. They were definitely gory, a lot of blood and guts and things like that. And the dog being genuinely scared, right? I'm pretty sure it was genuinely scared while they were recording this film. So, I mean, I am very curious to see what is going to happen, and I hope this dog just survives. I mean, that's gonna give me a sense of relief at the end of this film. If all these people around him, even his owner, just die horribly, as long as the dog's alive, I'll be happy, right? But I'm very curious to check out this film now, and I want to give it a review as well when I see it. And it looks like an independent film, right? Not like a big budget film. So even better, it's almost really relatable to like the short films I check out on YouTube, the short horror films or drama, any type of genre. But it's very similar to that. Now, another film I want to check out is called Weapons. Okay, a lot of people know about that film, and I haven't had a chance to check it out. But as soon as I do, I also want to drop a review for that. So I want you guys to stay tuned for that review. That's one of the films I'm really looking forward to because, well, unfortunately, we haven't gotten any really good horror films. And so far, I've heard really good things about that Weapons film. So I am very excited to check that one out and then give you guys a good, solid review. I'm sure it's going to be a positive one because so far the ones I've seen, without spoilers, of course, have been good. Okay, like most of them have been really, really good. So I'm definitely convinced to check this out. I always look at reviews before watching a movie. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do that. But I want to check it out regardless. That one is it got my attention immediately, especially with like the creepy faces and all that, with like that guy with the eyes bulging out in the trailer. Super, super uncomfortable. But this one looks like it's going to be great as well. So let me know what you guys thought down below in the comment section. I would like to hear what your thoughts are about this trailer, and are you excited? Are you looking forward to it? Or if not, then what are you looking forward to in the case of horror? What is it? So let me know. You guys, thank you so much for watching this with me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all on the next reaction. Peace.